Okay, I'm on here. My name's Pat, and I'm posting this video 6 months post uh, breast lift and augmentation. Uh, I had lost almost 100, well, I had lost over 100 pounds, and just being 50 and losing all that weight, um, my breast had really pancaked, and the nipple was just pointing to my toes, not a pretty look. Very uncomfortable with bras, stuffing myself and molding the tissue into the shape of the bra. A lot of pressure on my shoulders, wasn't very comfortable, um, and still didn't have a very nice ultimate look. And because I'd lost all the weight, I had um, some tummy that needed lifting. My arms needed uh, the 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 arms needed to be fixed. I had too much skin on the arms. Those two issues got me started. I went to see Dr. Rosenstock and Dr. Cohen in Costa Rica. That's San Jose, Costa Rica, and got a lot of stuff done, including a breast lift about 6 months ago, like I said. Um, I was probably over a 44 double D at one point, and that would be a low estimation, although as you know, sometimes you don't buy a bigger bra, you just keep wearing it. And now I'm probably a 36C. I didn't want to be bigger. I wanted to be smaller with more definition. Um, yeah, I didn't want porn star breasts, and I wanted sort of a younger look, not too big. I still feel that they're a little bigger than I had wanted, but I think they tend to err on the side of bigger because sometimes people want more, and you probably have a lot of people come back and demand to remove more tissue. That would be unlikely. So I'm going to show you the scars in a minute. We're in a bathing suit, but this breast lift augmentation surgery, and by augmentation I mean that I had silicone breast implants put in. When they lift your breasts, they remove a fair bit of tissue just by virtue of lifting, and so a tiny bit of augmentation, like right around 200 cc's, can help shape the breasts a bit, give them more shape. And that's what I had done, and not a lot of pain at all. I don't recall much pain at all, and I'm not just saying that because I was taking mega doses of painkillers. I had a lot of other surgeries at the same time. If you you'll notice if you go back on my other videos, and I just had a run-of-the-mill, non-narcotic pain med. I don't think it was even as strong as Tylenol 3 with codeine. It was a pain med. It wasn't. I took it first thing in the morning and once before bed, and I really didn't have much pain. I had a lot of swelling in the breast, and I'd do it over again. Because there wasn't a lot of pain, I kind of didn't worry about it too much, but I would definitely recommend that you put cold packs on your breast to get the swelling down early in the game, because the swelling can cause your wounds to open. Typically, uh, there's a wound like that, and then you have a straight line going up to your nipple and then around your nipple. We call it keyhole. And where the round parts and the part like this meet the straight line, at those intersections, that's where you'll get the separation, which I did have at both ends, um, partly because of a circumstance where I carried too much, and because of the swelling putting the pressure on the wound. It wants to pull open if you're not careful. So that would be my advice. Go for the ice packs and really try and get the swelling down early in the game. I had silicone put in. Apparently that's okay. Uh, feels more natural. I don't know. I don't feel myself on a regular basis, and I don't know what unnatural feels like. So I guess they're okay. And how's it been recovering? I would say using your arms is the hardest part because it feels kind of yucky um, when you say you take a window and you draw it closed. One of those slider windows, you can feel your pecs tighten, and that feels odd and uncomfortable. So there's a lot of restriction in what you can do with your arms, even in the beginning, even like um, pushing down and opening pill bottles um, felt strange, and so I tried not to do a lot of things like that. Um, but whether it feels strange and whether it's doing damage, I don't know. So if you live closer to your doctor, you could probably ask him all kinds of stuff. But I just took it easy anyway, and that was probably the biggest thing, is just the use of your arms in such a way that you don't um, pull on the breast scars or incisions. Um, so you would have to have some help doing a whole lot of stuff. Um, it's tempting to do too much. As soon as I came home a month later from Costa Rica, had a fabulous, wonderful, relaxing time at Chatica Ranch in Costa Rica. As soon as I came home, I'm doing stuff that I have no business doing. I'm like tidying kids' rooms up. I'm monkeying around with the dogs, all kinds of things. You know, even driving could feel the strain on the chest. So I'm going to show you the scars now. It took, oh yeah, I said that the incisions opened, and you can probably see some of that on an earlier video. They did eventually heal up, so you have to kind of have faith and not panic too much. That's the hardest thing, is panicking, and I'd bandage them one way, and then I'd think, oh no, I should bandage them in another way. And oh, this one says to keep them wet with ointment, this one says let them dry out, and ultimately I went for the allowing them to dry out route, and that seemed to be about the best. And just keep them dry and try not to move around too much. And they do heal, but it's like you panic because you think, oh no, this is going to be like gangrenous or whatever. So I will show you the incisions, and in my last video I talked about my arm lift, which morphs into a back lift along here, and then it goes under the breast line. So like I said, you see that this is the arm, this is the back lift joining the arm lift, joining the breast lift. So a little bit different situation. So I'll show you you see the little bit of a line. There's a little bit of what I call a smudge on the scar. I really don't think it's going to be an issue, but that's where the scar opened up, and it wraps up the side there nicely, actually. And I keep getting, no, that way. Okay. You see the little bit of a line coming down, and it meets here. So it's this part right here, and up where it connects with the nipple is where you're going to get your openings. So you gotta be careful. As far as bras, the cool thing is your breasts don't need a whole lot of support. I mean, they need support, but it's not like you're hoisting them up. So you can wear pretty comfy bras, which you're going to want to, because something rubbing right on the scar is quite irritating. And I'll just, you can see a little bit of drawer here coming up. Doesn't come up much, and that's all good. There were some mention on different websites where ladies were wondering when does my breast drop and fluff? And I thought, what the hell is drop and fluff mean? And after it happened, it wasn't a sudden thing, don't get me wrong, I kind of understood. They are very firm and very high for a long time. And after a while, eventually they do get to a point where they're soft and the nipple moves up a bit higher. So um, it's hard to explain, but it softens all through here. Um, the nipple's more here and not here. What can I say? It's all good. Uh, yeah, so you still have to watch what bras you wear that don't irritate or rub. And I don't think I'm 100% sure what size of bra I'm wearing yet, but I'm suspecting it's a C plus. If that makes any sense. And we all know that some bra styles fit differently than others, so um, yeah, like they said, I wouldn't go out and buy a whole bunch of bras right away, especially if you're going from small to big, because they'll be swollen and you'll think you're one size, but you might end up ultimately being another size. So you don't want to waste your money. I'm guessing you don't want to waste your money. Okay, so that is the breast lift. It's all good, fine and dandy. Everything looks so much better. My clothes, so much better. I might have mentioned this before, but 50 and to have a chest that looks nice and neat, nice and neat. Can I say that? Is that a breast description? Nice, neat chest that's not all hangy everywhere. It's awesome. Uh, in some things, I do look a little bit hoochie coochie, and there are occasional situations where that's okay, but most of the time, I am trying to be modest. And but summer will be fun. I'm really excited to walk around and not feel these big bags hanging down that have to be supported by a string on my shoulder. So anyway, it's great. I'm really happy. I must say I am really happy with how everything worked out.